Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you how to catch trophy catfish in Missouri, Mudwater River. The gear you need is very simple. You get it, I think, between level 8 and 10. It's really simple to get, cheap. You should have enough money for it. It's going to run you about 6 grand for the setup. What you're going to want is at least a rod and reel setup that can hold 6 pound of line, 6 pound test. So what you're going to use is medium cut bait. I've used crawfish, duck mussels, small cheese, marshmallows, and mole cricket larvae, but medium works the best. And the number one would be large cut bait, but you can't get that until level 33, so pretty sure we're all far away from that. So you're going to use medium cut bait, a 4/0 hook, a 4/0 hook, not number 4 without the dash and the 0, 4/0 hook. A Chubby Bobber, 6 pound line, a nice setup. Your leader is going to be set all the way to 98 inches, or I think it's like 250 centimeters if you have the other measurement. So what I'm running is the Nero 12 foot, CrucianHunter 3000, 6 pound line, Chubby, 4/0 hook, medium cut bait. This reel has a max drag of 6.5 pounds. This rod can hold up between 5 and 12 pounds. So you're going to head over to Missouri. And I'm going to skip the time to 11 in the morning. It starts you off at 5. I'm going to skip it to 11. So we start fishing right when the day starts reaching the peak. So one of the best spots I go to catch trophy is here at Last Songs of Summer. Although this place is called Catfish Heaven, I find it a lot better to fish here. So I'm gonna head on over. Okay, you're gonna head over here, skip the time to 11 in the morning. Now press M to open up your tablet if you guys don't know this already. I set a marker here already. So trophy channel catfish, 9.4 pounds. So pretty nice one. I have my marker buoy there, so you can see this for a reference. So you're gonna throw it about 30 feet out, right there, and we just wait for a bite. Now if you can't use a 4/0 hook, use the biggest hook you can afford and have at the time. So 3/0, 2/0, 1/0, and the minimum I'd say a number 2 hook, because like the bigger the hook, the bigger the fish. Use a smaller hook, you're gonna catch smaller fish. So you're gonna be messing around with the pickerel, the bowfin, the bullhead. You know, you don't want any of that. They fight hard, it takes a while, and they're not worth much. So 4/0 hook is what you want. If you can't get that yet, or you're not high enough level, you get the hook before that and work your way down. If you can't get the medium cut bait, then I recommend you use small cut bait. If you can't use that, then just work your way between cheese and marshmallows. Pretty simple. Like I said, catching catfish isn't all that hard. Now we got a few nibbles here. Come on. Just wait for him to take it. Snag him in. There we go. There we go. Come on, just take it. There we go. Set the hook. This is why you want a rod and reel with powerful line, because you don't have to fight it as much. So this reel, I could bring up the drag a little bit, not too high or else the line will snap. Bring it in. What do we have? We got a 5.1 pound channel catfish, almost 5.2. $139, 41 XP. So it's good if you low level, you need some money. It's really cheap fish to catch. Cast her on out there. Getting a few nibbles here and there. There we go, set the hook. Ooh, feels like a nice one. Come on. See, this is why it's important to have a strong rod and reel setup with powerful line. That way you can just bring the fish right in. You don't have to fight it or anything. What I'm doing here. Going to drive them to the shore. There we go. And voila. Trophy channel catfish. I think this is about the second fish or third fish. I'm not exactly sure, but hook up. This is a nice one. Come on. Alright, another small one. 6.5 pounds. So they're getting up there. Let's cast it again. So even though you're probably not catching trophies at this very moment, you're still catching some pretty big catfish. So if you're in the tournament, regardless, the numbers are adding up. And if you're here for the money XP, it's pretty quick. It's a lot faster than catching panfish or bluegills or anything like that. So I recommend this if you're low level. And it's one of my favorite areas to fish because catfishing is fun, first of all. Second of all, it's really cheap to go here. It's only $1,200 for the flight compared to other areas where it's like $7 grand, $3,500 to even get there, plus the bait and the better gear you need. So if you're new, this is probably one of the best spots you can go. Catch panfish, bass, catfish. Alright, got another bite. Here we go. Another hook up. Come on. Bring this one in. You know, this game is really simple, especially catfishing. You know, don't think about it too hard. If you've been fishing in real life, it's somewhat similar. Catfish or bottom feeders, try to keep your bait as low to the ground as you can. Come on. Yeah, this looks like a nice one, not coming in easily. There we go. Just gotta turn her over here. There we go. Boom. Trophy channel catfish, 12 pounds. Let me take a screenshot of that. So if you don't have a net, you can't take it home. I mean, if you don't have the advanced license, you can't take it home. If you do, there's a chance you might get fined $1,000. So if you want to keep these, they're worth $300, 99 XP. Well, you get the XP regardless, but if you want to keep it for the cash, I recommend coming with an advanced license. If not, then you have to release it. So there you go. It's a really simple guide, very quick. Not much to it. Like I said, this is the beginner setup. Like the minimum you need. 6-pound line. Nero 12-foot. CrucianHunter 3000. Medium cut bait for a hook. If you can't get the 4 hook, use a 3, 2, 1 and work your way. So forth. I've used crawfish, duck muscle meat, small bait, cheese, marshmallows, and mole cricket. But like I said, medium cut bait is the way to go. If I could, I'd get the large cut bait, but you don't get that until level 33, so quite a ways from that. So there you go. Last songs of summer. If you have any questions, Just comment down below, let me know. Get back to you guys as soon as I can. Let me know if you guys want tutorials on anything else. You know, how to use casting rods or rod and reel ratios, capacity, anything like that. Because I know this game can get confusing, especially if you're new to it. You know, there's a lot of features that they left out compared to real fishing, which is relatable or respectable. But yeah, let me know. Peace.